Greetings, and welcome to It's Time's The Clear School, more specifically, the I Am work. You're in the right place if you are ready to get clear about who you are and your life's purpose. My name is Tarika Fascion, founder of It's Time and The Clear School. I have been doing this identity and purpose work in some capacity for almost 3 decades now. My lifelong mission is to help us clarify who we are and why we are, so we can fulfill our God-given purpose. The mission is accomplished through The Clear School. But we are here now to talk about the I Am work. The I Am work is a prerequisite for anyone aspiring to get clear and move forward in their purpose. These pieces are foundational. The I Am work will help you discover and clarify your personality, how you're wired, your guiding values, your spiritual gifts, your mission, your vision, and you will see how all of these pieces shape you and illuminate your purpose. Once you have completed the I Am work, we will crystallize your findings by completing what's called your I Am Declaration. Your I Am Declaration is simply a document that allows you to bring all of the pieces together so that you can have an ongoing reminder of who you are and what matters most to you so that you can stay the course. All right, let's go over the 5 pieces that are covered in more detail in the I Am work. First, we have the personality work. The personality work helps you to embrace and identify your temperament blend and how that impacts your relationships and vocations. We want you to gain an understanding of why you act the way you do. What are your strengths? How do you show up? Because it's my belief, once we can identify our strengths, it's important to even identify our weaknesses because they both act as clarifiers. If we didn't have weaknesses, I promise you, we would try to do everything. So we want you to get some clarity around what you're wired for and what you're not. All right. Next, we move on to core values work. This is where we help you identify what matters most and how to realign your life to reflect what you value. For example, you may have a value for travel. But what does that mean? Is that a staycation? Is that leaving the country? Is that at least once a quarter you have to get away for you to be well? So we're not just going to identify what your values are. We're going to create identifiers to say, this is what it looks like when I'm living into this value, so that you can truly begin to honor what matters most. Next, we're going to talk about your spiritual gifts. Now, many of us have gone through the process of clarifying what our spiritual gifts are, but I'm here to tell you that that's not enough. We have to drill down a little bit further. So, for example, you may have a spiritual gift of hospitality, but how does it show up? And where does it show up? You may find that it's more in a task structure kind of way, and it really begins to show up when you're working with youth who are navigating the foster system. Do you see how that specificity allows you to operate more in what you've been called to? So that's where we're going to take you in that process. And topic number 4, actually we got kind of a 2-for-1. We're going to talk about your mission and your vision. Your mission and your vision is a little bit more than just your roles. A lot of times we confuse the two. You know, my mission is to be a mom. My mission is to be a leader in the church, but it's a little bit deeper than that. It's beyond roles. Your mission is the reason that you were sent here, is your life's work. And your vision is what you want to see as a result of doing your life's work. All right. And last but not least, we're going to talk about your I Am Declaration. So many times we go to seminars and workshops and we get these clarity pieces about ourselves, but they're kind of sitting in places in isolation. Your I Am Declaration is going to take all of the 4 pieces that you cover in the I Am work and bring together in one place. So that can act as your true north. So when you're presented with opportunities and invitations to do things, you're going to be able to really look and see, is this in alignment with who I am and what it is that I say that I am about? So that's what that declaration is. It's a snapshot of who you are based on all of the clarity work that you've just done. All right. So that is in a nutshell. That is the I Am work. So you may be saying, you know, Tariq, I am ready to get clear. So what's next? Well, if you are ready to get clear, I'm encouraging you to sign up, invest in your clarity, do the I Am work. It's self-paced, it's self-guided, but you must be true to the process. I really do believe that a lot of us are having the midlife crisis because we have not taken the time to really get clear about what we're pre-packed with so that we can move into our real work. So if you're ready, but you may find that you still have a question. I'm saying, please feel free to reach out with any questions that you have. The Clear School will be continually expanding its offerings, but again, the I am work is the prerequisite work. It is where the journey begins, especially for those of you who may be exploring the messenger experience. It's very difficult to help other people get clear and serve others when you're not clear yourself. So, without any further ado, I'm looking forward to your clarity, and I would love to see you on our virtual campus. It's time.